So, gentlemen, what we're gonna do today is going to be pretty much just an overall, like a general type training with a small focus towards making sure that you guys are getting security when appropriate and bounding through like in assaults correctly, possibly including buildings, but not exclusively. So, take a look at the map. I've drawn out a rough graph showing the procedure of how you would carry out a squad or section size attack. In this case, we are not a full squad, so sucks to suck, but it's okay. We can still do this. So, going from left to right, suppose we take direct fire contact from the enemy. Right, you got this guy right here, fire team or squad or something. We get into a shootout with these guys. The Bravo team is usually in front, and those guys get immediately into base of fire. Now, if the contact is very small and very brief, the alpha element in this case will probably grab rear and flank security. In this case, we'll assume we need the shooters, so you move to the next graph. Let's say that these guys have them subdued. We're not like getting double enveloped or flanked or pounded or anything like that. So normally at that point, alpha will start to break down their guys and go for a flank. Well, first of all, what is a flank? Let's grab somebody. Specialist Williams, what is a flank? Like, how do you achieve one?
Achieving a flank. So we're maneuvering with use of, hopefully, concealment and cover to the least defended side of an enemy force.
Basically correct. Explicitly, I believe the way the manual phrases it is use covered and concealed routes to deny the enemy observation in fields of fire. It's a fancy way of saying they can't shoot or see what you're doing while you're moving up on them. It's not really a flank if they can see you the entire way. Now, you could do a peel where you're still engaging the enemy while moving along the side here, but that would be different, right? I've seen guys say, "Oh, we're gonna flank," and then just kind of run where everybody could still see them. That's not a flank. So, in this case as well, we could opt to just keep all of our guys online until we've completely reduced this enemy position. There are situations where that is appropriate, especially if there is extremely heavy incoming fire still, and we haven't knocked those guys down, but we're in a position of advantage. We can remain there. Usually that will be a call that I will make. But the fire team leaders can also bounce off of each other and be like, "Hey, I'm going to stay here and knock down a couple more of these guys," or whatever. You need to suppress and get fire superiority on them before you go for that flank, generally speaking. So, continuing on.
I'd like to correct myself as well, Sergeant. I should have said thank you, Sergeant, before giving my answer, so I apologize.
Roger that, Specialist. I didn't even catch it. I guess that's... I guess I haven't had enough coffee today. Fair enough. But I appreciate that. So... now, in this particular situation, right, we're flanking right. It can sometimes happen left. If it's at close range, in some cases, we could just directly assault through. That does sometimes happen. Like, especially if it's within hand grenade range, if it's or a close ambush or something, you can just assault through. It's usually safer than jacking around going this way or that way, looking for a route. So, let's say though that Alpha does flank to this one side. We now have the enemy in an L shape. And in this case, if they have covered positions that they're engaging from, we're now shooting possibly down their enfilade, and we're certainly able to hit guys that are in cover from that angle. So, Specialist Chowhan, what should Alpha do in this position once they've gotten onto the flank of this enemy position right here?
Alpha should contact Bravo and let them know that we will assault on that
correct
location.
The Specialist is correct. So, in this case, something that I've noticed, just across the unit in general is really not something that gets done a lot. Is guys in this situation will usually just assault through. They won't say anything to Bravo, or if they do, they'll say, "Hey, we're pushing them," but well, that's good. It might get missed in the commotion. It needs to at least be acknowledged. But more to the point, what they're supposed to do, the flanking element, which is Alpha in this case, needs to call over the radio that they are set. This is basically almost like whenever you're setting up on a door, you could almost think of it. And you're supposed to call whenever you're set. Well, in this case, Alpha shouldn't commit to assaulting through this until they call set and then get an acknowledgement either from me or from the Bravo team lead that, okay, we got you. We're shifting fire, which is the next frame. As these guys assault through, on this case, in this figure, right to left, you can continue to shoot ahead of them. Usually 30 to 50 meters is considered safe by doctrine. And if there's no targets of opportunity, you just go to like a watch and shoot. And you just wait for stuff to pop up. As long as you're not firing straight past your guys, it's usually fine. And once they assault through enough, like let's say if the limit of advance in the position is like, oh, I don't know, right here, like that there wasn't anything past this point, then you would just pretty much, like once they get here, you just you're pretty much done with it. Your guys move up, as you can see here. They get they'll get onto that position, and then typically what they'll do is they'll get into they'll essentially checkerboard the position, kind of almost in the reverse of the angle that you guys push through it. So you got kind of like the L shape, like here. They'll frequently be in an L shape, sometimes a cigar. It just depends on situation, cover, and all that. But basically, this is kind of what's happened once we're in a security posture after we've assaulted through a position. All right, so Specialist DeBeer. When are we during a squad attack or section attack? When are we most vulnerable as an element?
Under movement, Sergeant?
Not necessarily. So, if your guys are covering you while you're moving, and remember, if you're using a covered and concealed route to flank, or at the very least you have smoke concealment, or you have heavy covering fire protecting you, basically. Yeah, if everything is working the way it should, they should not have the ability to reliably draw a bead on you while you're flanking or moving up. You were kind of correct, but not during the actual assault per se. The most vulnerable part is when you're regrouping, like post-assault, when your guys are still trying to grab positions, tend the wounded, things like that. Because while that's going on, you might be picking up intel, you might be talking to, like, prisoners, if there's POWs. Any number of things could be happening, while you're reconsolidating on that position, getting into your defensive posture, and regrouping for the next move. While that's going on, the OPFOR could possibly be calling their friends. Like, maybe some of the guys squirted out the back of the compound while you were attacking, and they went and they regrouped, and now they're coming back while you're still trying to get in defensive posture, basically. If you're still taking angles, and clearing structures, let's say, tents, things like that, and you get hit again, you're not up on the wall where you can repel that counterattack. They may even be able to walk up on top of you unseen if you haven't finished taking the wall yet. Like let's say if it's a compound like this one, if we haven't finished, sweeping it, and then dudes start coming in like the front door while we're doing that, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of considerations, but it's actually right there after you've killed all these guys that you are ironically in the most danger. Okay, so continuing. Can anybody here tell me? I'm just going to name a name. Sergeant Stewart, can you tell me what the difference is between doing this as a small section or a squad versus platoon? Like platoon size?
Doing these push to contact.
So essentially the drill that we just talked about, the squad attack drill, right? The kind of the standard off the shelf strategy that we're supposed to be using.
Well, and
how should yeah?
Sorry, go ahead.
It's all right, Sergeant. Go for it, dude.
Well, another squad, the entire 3-2 would as a squad would continue to engage the enemy, and another squad would maneuver to contact.
Generally, yes. Now, 3-2 in some cases has had to. Sometimes 3-2 has had to break down and shift into an assaulting posture to assist other squads. That has happened. So it is part of our skill set, even if it isn't what we primarily do in the marching order. But regardless, you are correct. Now, it's kind of a trick question, right? Because the platoon size attacks should be carried out according to the same principles. So kind of in this same vein, right? Like with the guy coming up on the L shape and assaulting through. That's one of the reasons why you shouldn't have guys come up from two sides, because not only are they pointing their guns at each other while clearing, but also it puts your SBF guys in a pinch where there might be targets essentially running between those two extremes, right? Or at least the close guys on the one side can shoot them, and then on the other side, we can just, fire down like into that compound, if you guys recall from last FTX, how that went. And then another squad basically pushed into our lane ahead of us when we were sent down to assist. Yeah, that's like on the short list of like top 5 do not do kind of things. Don't do that, because that was totally 100% dead wrong. So, I kind of also remembered while I was talking about this, the reason why we conduct this type of attack is because the lead fire team can't gain, or rather because the lead fire team could gain fire superiority, but they could not eliminate all hostiles due to range, terrain, other considerations like that. So if the lead fire team just smokes everybody right off the bat, you can pretty much strike all this stuff. We can flatten them and keep walking over them, pretty much. Like, all at that point that you need to do is have the rearmost element grab security. And if nothing else, I want you guys to make sure that we are getting flank security and not getting tunnel visioned and brain dumping looking straight forward. Because dudes will walk around you. So, all this to say, before I go on, do we have any questions, guys?
Negative, Sergeant.
Negative, Sergeant.
Negative.
Also, so technically as well, SBF is more revolving around machine guns. I should have said base of fire. SBF, like as it's usually marked on our platoon op boards, is typically in context of there being a weapon squad there. That's usually what that means. So, anywho, moving along. So we've got a objective to go and take a look at. Objective SOL. You look at your maps. It is immediately north of the airfield. An unknown enemy force of unknown composition has moved in and taken that position. We're going to go up there, recon the exterior of it, and commit to an attack on it if we believe we can take that position. As well, I've marked a dismount, as we will be taking vehicles. I think I said that already. And while you guys are looking at that position, Specialist Chowhan, find a second dismount location on the map and mark one, and don't make it immediately left of the dismount one. Like for training purposes, I want you to look for a second dismount point. So assume we have full freedom of movement around this compound, at least as far as the roads are concerned. Like there's only guys in this compound.
I would say north of there, like.
Now, that's fine and all for purposes of the training. You could put a dismount on the north. Just be aware that if these guys came from the north, and there's other positions, like if there were other positions up here, which there aren't, but if there were, you'd be putting yourself between two enemy positions, and you want to make sure that you're not doing that. So in this case, you're okay to put it wherever, but. Okay, while we're at it, Specialist Williams, disregard any dismount points you see. What angle would you attack the compound from? If you had command of the fire team or squad, just, pick an angle and I'll give you a, just like mark it on the map, so.
Copy that. Thank you, Sergeant. Well, my first concern looking at the objective would be there's only one roadway / entrance, so that's going to be the most defended location, I would imagine, for the enemy position. So ideally, I'd want to hit them from a position where they're not expecting or not as prepared. From looking at it, again, you don't want to be coming in the center of the objective because you'll be hit from both sides. And given that south is the entry that I think is going to be the most defended, I would want to press north to south.
Right. So, yeah. All right. So basically, the north/northwest corner is the most sound approach. These rock piles here, depending on how sheer these are, they might pose an issue. You might have to push a little bit more to this side to be able to uh, make a breach in that compound wall, perhaps.
AFA.
But basically correct, specialist. In fact, 100% correct, as far as I'm concerned. As well, it looks like there's a commanding position right here on this northeast side that may be able to, if we had enough guys, maybe could do Overwatch while we clear the other buildings. It's something to think about. You'd have to clear kind of north to south, like so. And then maybe you could bump over like this, perhaps. Just depending on how the actual layout of the compound looks once we get there. This map could be outdated for all we know.
AFA,
Right.
Sergeant.
Good stuff. Still waiting on that second dismount point, Specialist Chauhan?
Oh, if it's not the west side, I cannot put west side, right? Or can I?
I mean, you could put a dismount on the west side if you want. I wouldn't, for purposes of the training, I wouldn't necessarily recommend going that far away because you have quite a hike to get west to east onto this compound, and then you'd have to go north anyway. So
Copy. Then
So that here, I think.
I don't know, Sergeant.
that's
Other
the-
than the north or west, I can't say where.
So looking at the terrain, it looks to me like there might be some buildings we could park our vehicles next to. We're not bringing them with us. They're unarmed vehicles. So we could possibly have a second dismount at that location. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna name on this. So we'll just make that dismount too. Obviously, we'll have to be careful in case there's enemies occupying that building as we approach it. But that should be far enough that they shouldn't be able to see us through the tree line or hear the engines too loudly. It shouldn't arouse too much suspicion. So, all right. From there, we'll go ahead and get our boys mounted up. Let's lock and load. Get your earplugs in, and we will perform some radio checks.
Want us to check out on the radio again?
In the week?
Yeah,
Maybe.
so the actual long range vehicle radios
Oh.
is what you guys are gonna do. All right, Sergeant Archer, we're gonna get them mounted up.
Yep.
You are good to go, right?
Yep.
Excellent. Actually, I don't need to be on. I don't need to be on their fire team net, so I'm just not going to.
Well, teams myself and Williams, Zabir, and Sean, Team 2, Charles 2AC, John Sealis.
Williams copies. I assume we're taking first pick.
So we have 6 guys standing here. We can take all 3 of these vehicles.
All right, we'll take.
I might be taking the mid.
We'll take the first one.
Driver?
Okay. So
I'll be your GPS.
we're going to assume that we had like full.
We are taking last pick. Moving.
Say again.
Shit, that's right. I don't have a fucking. Where the fuck are we? What is this? Must be cop car. Whereabouts?
Copy all.
Looks like it.
You ready?
I think we're actually here.
Team to ready.
Alright, Williams is in your Vic, but we have fucking markers for this route.
We'll just wing it. Wait one.
Copy. I think we're in the cop car here marker, right? Facing fucking west.
Yeah, we're just left it up flag.
Sweet.
3, 2. We want to use convoy net or just any stations at Vic 1, radio check 50. Vic 1, lead Vic, copies out.
In 5 meters, make a right turn.
On 50.
Shit.
So basically, we're just gonna go up this road to the. We gonna take a right out here. Yeah, I guess
A-frame.
right.
We're going to dismount 1.
Yeah, well.
I think dismount 2 is the best dismount point.
Well, you gotta
Personally.
vector me off to the left then.
Vic 1, copy this point.
Turn right.
You need to. You can look at the tablet in the vehicle. Just look at the tablet.
Oh, nice.
Look at the tablet in the vehicle and just once we get to that turn before where dismount 1 is, you have to vector me around to the left or something.
I found. We'll
You
take
feel
the.
me?
Well, yeah, I feel you. So you take a. Okay, I'll vector you to the left side of the hill and around to dismount 2.
Okay, copy. So many antennas on this vehicle.
Right? That's why we get such good fucking satellite TV.
It's true. There might be a gate bar up here or something like that. Where we go.
Oh, fucking what?
Your ass. We'll get out.
My fat ass.
I don't know. We'll see if there's one up here or not.
You know, I've got a clicker on my fucking... my house garage. Why don't they have clickers? Fucking 2023.
It's true.
One click out from our left turn.
Copy. Or get ambushed before then.
Yeah, no doubt. And this thing with no fucking guns.
We're not even at the perimeter fence yet.
Hasn't stopped him before. I'm not fucking... can't do it in fix, that's right.
There's some lumpy frames for some reason.
Yeah, right? I'm glad it's not just
Oh, yeah.
me.
Up ahead.
Fucking bullshit. Our left turn is going to be immediately outside the gate. So once I've got it open, it's a left turn.
Copy.
Like a shitty ASR. Oh fuck, get me a little bit closer. Alright. Oh fuck me, man. What's going on? Doors are open, monsieur. Fuck me, it's like watching a slideshow. "600 meters to right turn."
Copy.
Not this shitty track.
Smell the pine trees.
Yeah, right. I'm allergic. Right turn upcoming.
Going right turn. Copy all position.
.600 meters to right turn. It's a lovely countryside to be killing bad guys.
It's very nice. I suspect we're gonna get murdered soon.
At least we get murdered together.
Kinky.
Reference logs, gonna be your right turn.
Copy.
They go on right turn.
.800 meters to dismount.
Copy.
Shots fired right. Take it, we're pushing through.
True contact.
Dismount point's gonna be this fucking ruined building up ahead.
Dismount.
It's not what I thought it was on the map. Alright, hopping out.
GTFO.
Once you're out.
Alpha, make sure your guys are good.
William's ready to kill.
Copy, just windy it, we can solve it. I'm just gonna go.
Copy that. Alpha, you'll be taking us out. Actually, belay that. Here. You got enough room in your bag for a mine detector and some red
Yeah.
spray paint?
Yeah.
Alright, that's you. Okay. Sergeant Stewart, your point. Get us out there. It's
Let's go.
250 meters to the compound wall at 212. Should be right about there.
Move out 1-2.
Reference the AK shots. Not that way. I'm gonna be strong on your right. Those shots were gonna be about 230.
Copy.
Son of a bitch.
Say, I was on that.
230.
Did you set contact within 100 meters infantry?
I want to start peeling east and south. Copy. Keep it with me.
Moving south.
Oh, hold up here.
Crossing
wait.
behind. Last man of Alpha going past.
Come to me, keep suppressing. pressing Williams.
Copy on you.
Alpha's 1.5 south.
Roger. You're maintaining base off of your.
Hey, we're turning west.
You want to push through the smoke once it dissipates?
I want to know where fucking Shaman went.
John fucked off south with Debir.
They're off the-
We
went
pushing
east
through.
and then south.
Yep, let's start pushing through.
Copy. We are out of breath now.
Listen, fire. I'm not hearing any return shots right
We
now.
are set.
Did you push through?
If we are set of
That's not where I
east
have to
side
go.
of that white smoke.
Alright, let's push.
Alpha, did you guys get up there?
They're holding security to the south.
Whole security to the south.
Copy.
Roger, moving up with you.
That looks clear. Looks clear here. I'm just gonna take a breather.
All right.
Then we're gonna move southeast to rendezvous.
We'll delay that.
Changing belts.
I will not move southeast.
All right. Have your guys collapse up on us.
Full back to your west. We consolidate.
Copy. Moving back.
All right, gentlemen. We are pause X at this time. Go ahead and rally on me. Just right around my my kneecaps right here. All right. So, Sergeant Stewart, Alpha, how do you think that went?
There seems to be some confusion. Team 2 was supposed to push east. I guess I may have given broad direction, but push east and then push through to contact. Once you're past us, us being me and Specialist Williams, pardon me. And they ended up pushing a bit. They were keeping security that way instead of pushing through. So anyway, it didn't go as planned, but it got the job done.
Yeah, in that case, you guys were so close together and in visual. It looked to me like pretty much the entire time on each other that it wasn't really necessary to call set. There was nothing to call set on. It was just sort of right there on top of us. So in that case, we could probably write it off as you just assault through because of how close range it was. But that said, the thing with the peel was kind of a little strange. Like I understand why it was done, but it wasn't really necessary. No, so.
It wasn't really necessary. It wasn't really supposed to be a peel. It was supposed to be move behind, established base of fire, or SPF, and then move into push through the white smoke. That's not what happened, obviously. But the only reason to move behind myself and Williams was to, not get shot. But we could have all pushed through, but we didn't know at the time what was uphill. We know the enemy is uphill, but we didn't know what the size of force that was on that white smoke was.
Right. So, before we continue on here, guys, what's one thing you can use, even if you don't have visual on targets? What's one thing you can use as an indicator of how many guys there are that you're coming up against?
How much fire was taken?
Right on. And so at one point I called out. It was explicitly for Specialist Koch. I had called I called for him to lift fire because we couldn't hear anybody shooting back at us, and we basically just went to watch and shoot at that point, and we both reloaded and got ready to continue again. So if it sounds like there's only one dude up there and there's 6 of us, so in that situation you can absolutely maneuver on him. If there's nobody shooting back at you, there could be a dude laying there, so don't let your guard down, right? But usually that means that if they're not still suppressing you basically or accurately engaging you, that means they either are out of ammo, don't have a visual, or some other factor like that. They could be, I guess, just being cheeky, but I don't know why they would do that. That doesn't make sense. So, yeah. Anyway, this is kind of a little weird because it wasn't within the parameters of what we literally just talked about. It was just kind of weird. You can't really flank very well unless you run way over there or over there. So, it's whatever. Let's just keep those points in mind anyways for future reference, though. So, let's go ahead and get set, get ready to continue on to the compound. It's not far away, and yeah, we're gonna have buildings to clear and security to grab. So, let's do it, guys.
Whoop.
Aries, this is 32130.
Safety's off.
William's good.
Tracking.
Sounds good. Continue pushing uphill south.
Aries, this
Push
is
'em.
21130.
Actually, wait till they're ready with Aries.
Roger, take Mike out. All right, Alpha, you've got the point.
Let's go.
Going. But after I get through this fucking bush. Jesus Christ.
All right, so, Polk, we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of an offset, like so. We're just gonna kind of ride their 4 and 5 o'clock here until something happens.
John, you have wire car still?
That's
If
a
I'm-
fence line.
Push to me.
Say again, fence line?
At the fence line, move into fence to kind of hole. Push where this tree is. Yeah, there you go.
Roger that, make it happen.
Southeast.
Gonna hold the fence, John.
Flanker, you alright?
Gonna hold the fence and move back.
John's getting engaged.
The beer, make sure fucking shove with John.
Your fence down,
Fence.
You okay, Chown? The beer left side, southeast.
I shot him in the balls for you.
Williams, check it out, dude, to your left. There's a guy by the
Fucking surrounded here.
Shots to the left. Shots to the left.
That's a 50. I'm out of here. Ready to get in this shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking yeah. Okay, this is a good time to do this shit now. Oh, no, I can't.
We have Williams down.
I want to access my options while I'm unconscious, apparently.
Someone shooting behind us. Williams is down.
Gets contact from the east around the fence line to the east.
Alright, we need to get the fuck off this angle.
This 3-2 smoked out.
Get some suppressive fire up that way, dude. I'll
Don't get
patch you
shot
in
in
a
the
sec.
fucking inside anymore.
On you.
Stay low behind this wall.
There
They've
it
got
is.
fire on the top
Oh,
part.
you
Come
cheeky
back to
cunt.
the northwest.
Right here, right here.
There's your fucking other guy.
The beer, come back up.
Fucker.
Top of the roof over there, dude, on that red big building.
Hey, I need one.
The Vic coming,
Vic
from the
coming.
south.
Quick moving.
Vic coming from the south.
Changing belts.
Alpha, we need to get off that corner. We need to keep going.
Push around to the west side of this barracks.
Copy, moving. Moving.
Got something?
I didn't see that someone shot past.
Taking the corner, taking the corner.
Push down here a little bit.
I need, I can't see shit, Mike. I need.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Watch those towers, too.
Need a bandage.
Good shots to us.
Oh, probably bandage.
You know.
Alpha,
Side's being suppressed.
you can get up to this concrete wall.
Let's go. Start peeling his way.
You guys covered long. Come on up.
You go over to the wall.
Yeah, get in cover, man.
What's that corner? No, don't peek it. Just
Trace us, trace us.
another vehicle.
I saw trace us coming behind the
same
building.
guy, same vehicle.
Hey, Stuart, watch out, man. I'm muzzling the corner behind you.
Same corner.
Behind that big shack.
We're gonna high-low this. Let's do it.
Grenade out.
Dude, I don't see anyone down there.
That Vic is still maneuvering on Harry's side.
I want idling up slow when you're here. We're gonna stagnate, we need to keep moving.
There's still one far.
On you.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's still alive. Changing.
Okay. Watch out.
Cops are out there.
I got it.
Copy.
Let's go. Let's pick it up.
Williams, dude, I'll take the 6. Get your big gun up there.
Copy that, moving. Crossing, crossing, crossing. On you 6.
Hold that corner.
Crossing, crossing, crossing. Williams across. We got shots coming from that fucking tin shed south.
You gonna clear any buildings or just clear what's taking on that front?
Good 40.
Additional, you are cleared 18. There shouldn't be any sieves here. Okay, cool.
Crossing, crossing.
Go for it.
It's clear.
Guy down there.
Alright, let's
That
call
fucking. What the fuck? Hey, don't go down this corner. There's a 50 watching the south corner. Debrief, watch out, man. Metal pole's not gonna save your life. He's just going toe to toe with a 50.
Hey, Williams,
Go up.
I need you over here with me real quick.
Copy that on you.
50
I'm
guns down.
still near yours.
50 gunners down.
Cover this window. I'm hopping in.
Copy.
Left of that. Use 40s, dude.
Okay, Williams, come in, dude.
Copy. Coming in.
Mike,
In.
security with the others. Williams are gonna clear this thing.
Sounded there's shots in the woods to the southwest.
Alright.
Only shot in the woods to the southwest.
Check it.
Checking. Popping. Right clear. Right corner clear. Left clear. Room clear.
Off that way.
On you.
Where you going?
I think these are small rooms. You should be good. I'm right here if you need help.
Popping it.
What's
Right clear. Right corner clear. Left clear. Room clear. Pushing it. Popping. Right clear. Right corner clear. Left clear. Room clear.
Alright,
Shots west.
this last one's
Shots
all you.
west.
Popping it. For Cincinnati. Left corner. Right corner clear. Room clear. Building clear.
There's a Shoot them
Alright,
behind
we're
the
coming out
fence
the way
in
we
the
came.
woods to the west.
Two coming out.
Yeah, I can't see him.
All tag it.
Yeah,
just
me
go.
neither.
Copy.
Okay. I guess I'm just.
So, outside the fence line. Southwest.
Dropped one of them in the woods. But he's a couple more.
Alpha, we're gonna need to get off this fence. They're wrapping around us.
Push.
East. Sheesh. East works for me.
These windows.
We do.
Coming.
High on us.
Here's got an open door behind him. That's gonna need to get checked.
Devere, let's go. See his, what's his
Hey,
building?
Stuart, we've got your security up here. Just get it done. We got you. Here, let me
Room
let
clear.
me take this side.
Oh, watch out.
Got
There's
smoke
one
on the other side of the
shooter.
fence. I think they're trying to push up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just don't. Hey, dude, get cross coverage with them on that side.
Let's hold that door for a second. Boost cleared.
Beer's down as building.
Devere's down.
Copy. A +1ing on you.
Copy.
Copy, coming
Got
to you.
one man down.
One coming in. One coming in.
Outside.
Got you covered.
Copy.
Taking security east
Devere's back up.
Back up.
Head. Don't do it. I'm faster than you.
Frag just went off west.
It still needs one.
Copy.
Still needs one.
We're gonna continue moving
Oh, yeah.
southeast shortly.
Often.
We're assaulting the west side. Who's that? Is that White?
Come out.
I'm with you, White.
Come southeast. Or come south.
Williams, get security on that side, dude.
Copy.
Twilly coming in. On you.
With you.
Get that corner again.
Pushing.
Ready to start. Okay, you're moving south. Correction, southeast.
Hearing shots north. Fuck is that?
There's a shooter to the north somewhere.
Yeah, that's behind us.
This did not go how I thought it was gonna go.
Shooter off to the north somewhere.
Never looking.
Start bounding this way to the east.
You can get a thermite on this fucking UAZ.
Yeah, but
Watch my high.
Joanne and Debeer move up to that east building.
Copy, continue to move east.
Moving.
Bump across.
Shots from the south side.
Burning this.
Williams crossing.
I'm in contact with Devere, come back in.
Drop that guy to northwest.
I'm watching Red Brick Building 120 with the big antenna.
Negative behind us.
Push Trust me, there's no studies. Moving.
Crossing.
Don't go too far down the wall. Copy. Liam, do you have any eyes on that thing? On that,
Negative. It's gonna be south. Fucking. Actually, it might be a static on top of that roof there.
it's on the rooftop.
Down, down, he's down.
Stuart, you want to assault this red building while Debir and Chow lay down suppress?
To catch up. I'm waiting for 3-2 to catch up. I didn't check these garages behind us. I want to check them real quick.
Hey, Chow, are you able to get a 40 on top of that fucking building just in case there's anybody prone up there? That's where this is then.
Shot from someone at the top of the building, right there, built here. Check in.
Williams up.
Give me a green. I'm moving up slope. Somebody come at me.
With you.
Pushing that building.
Security outside.
Yeah.
Watching south.
Have another dismounted right. Got him?
Yep.
Good shit.
I gotta rest up. I'm holding security here for a moment.
Okay. Got another dismounted UAZ to your north side if you want to get a 3-2 to thermite it or whatever.
Friendly's on it.
Oh, fucking good for them.
Okay, let's go. I hear a grenade.
Yep.
Grenade.
Got it.
Top of the roof.
Over the roof. Pushing.
Hey, Cole, cover that. I'm gonna drive this thing up to the compound wall.
Right looks clear. It goes to external.
Going left.
All right.
The hell happened there?
Inside. Fucking die, prick.
Guys good?
Hold security.
Yes, left on this building.
Back out of that funnel if you can.
Copy.
Alpha, we need to take out those Land Rovers at some point.
Already burned one of them. I don't think I have.
Wrong net.
Leading, come in here.
Oh, I burned one of them on the
Roger.
other terminal.
If you see an RPG somewhere, we'll use it.
Stop moving.
Fuck's sake. I think he, well, we'll fucking discuss it later.
Okay.
Go left.
He's angry.
Stairs up. Check that door real quick.
Copy. Hopping.
Go there in the ground floor.
Left corner looks clear. Right long.
Close it when you're done.
Got multiple rooms in here.
Watch the right. Oh, fuck.
Going left.
Getting security downstairs.
Drop
Good?
one.
Guys outside.
Yeah. Let's go. Close the door. Copy. We'll move upstairs.
On you. Fucking where's the guardrails on this shit? He's not OSHA certified.
Look at wish.com.
Right. Get some weird gap to your left.
Yeah, I'm going right.
Up and go left.
Rude.
Oh shit.
Where you?
Fuck me.
You okay?
I almost suffered a workplace hazard.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm watching
This
south.
has been checked. Okay, that leads
Clear
outside.
my
Look
side.
at that door on the right. Clear. There's a dead guy in here.
Fucking door here and a door here.
Fucking so many doors.
Grenade somewhere. I saw a shadow upstairs. There's a shadow on the roof of this building. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah,
We gotta keep clearing.
I'm gonna pop this to beer.
Dropped a guy in that red brick far.
Left corner, can't see the immediate corner. Pushing in left.
Right side's clear.
Where's
Left clear.
Pete there?
Room clear. Down checking.
Yeah, I'm up. I'm outside
Yeah, copy.
near those walls.
Pull in the building.
Copy. Do you want me there or take security outside?
Well, you're out there by yourself, right?
If I'm
Oh, for fuck's sake.
moving back in.
There's at least one on the roof. The fucking doors are in this place.
Man, look at these communal shooters they have.
You can hold hands while you poo. Nice.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm chopping off mags.
This is not a roof door.
The fuck do we get up there? A billion doors and none of them lead up.
It's probably on the outside somewhere. Is the stairs up?
Hey,
No.
Coke, I need you to make sure that no one walks up on our 6, dude. Don't worry about holding that angle.
Looking for the roof stairs. Do you see any stairs on the external stairs on southeast?
Stairs, not sure which side though.
What the fuck?
John, you still alive?
Someone's in the building with us.
Oh shit, me. With my balls.
There's another grenade.
There's somebody upstairs.
There must be still an enemy inside here.
No, he's on the roof, like the stairs here. Who's behind the stairs?
Fucking me, man.
Why are you behind the stairs, bro?
I'm hurt. Bad. Oh, there's another fucking grenade.
Oh, fuck me.
I don't know where the fucking stairs are. Check the other stair on the one I opened. Maybe it's behind the door. I didn't see one.
Why?
Here comes the smoke.
I'm right here.
Okay.
Chow chicken.
There's still
Yeah,
an
I'm
active
with
shooter in
Revere.
the
I'm in the building with you.
All right, I don't. Freaking, I'm holding this side that's toward the enemy.
This building is not designed well at all. Jesus, but it's great for vendors, I guess.
I don't know how to get to the roof.
I don't know how to get to the roof of this fucking thing.
We're gonna have to go outside and hit it top down.
I don't even know how to get up there.
I can do it.
I see. Come to me on Original Beach Point on the northwest side.
Copy that.
Oh, I'm gonna try that. Suppress that guy.
Fuck me, it's like the mist in here. Jesus.
I found it. I'm just waiting for reconfirmation.
There's somebody over there that can see me, and I can't see him.
they have.
We're here.
Fuck that guy.
Alpha, I'm holding base of stairs. Security.
Copy.
Set security once you've confirmed this building is clear, and give me an ace report.
You have 1 times contact in that white smoke southwest.
One time, white smoke southwest.
Ace report.
Williams is going to be greenish.
Hey, Debrief, let's go.
Gentlemen,
Down.
John Black on frags and yellow on 556 and yellow on 40s.
Fire team, west in the fucking open. We 50 meters.
Yellow
can I? I don't know if I can see that guy or not. Like, okay, I
Yellow
can't.
frags.
Fair enough.
Green.
Hey, Joe.
AR. Green 18.
And he's popped another smoke. Keep making him fucking shit himself over there.
Roger. Could probably pass you a couple mags as needed.
I think Chillin need them more than me. We're set up on the southwest side. White smoke on the southwest side.
Yeah, it's that one guy that's hiding in there.
Where did Chillin go now? Go down to that wall, Chillin.
Contact east, northeast, close in the wood line.
Wait, it's
East
called
side.
me. Just contact the wood line.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Hold down there, that wall. Holding.
Fuck that, boys. Changing belts.
Bring up here.
Holy fuck. Holy Jesus. Fuck
We are
you.
moving from the south side of the building. Copy. Just keep talking. Copy.
Did you get a fucking check on 3-2 to see if he's still alive after that? Shit!
3-2 okay?
The fuck is going on? They're dropping out of the sky.
Southwest towards the rest of the compound.
Alright, let me in, please.
Single shooter towards east. Northeast is down. Copy.
This was meant to be fucking light.
Williams, let's go.
Yeah, firm, I'm with you.
Me and Williams are pushing through that.
Buddy team pushing through that contact the northeast.
North. He's dead. Could be more. One of them. Knowing these fuckers, there's probably 10 more hanging out of the trees.
Watch, you waving that vehicle. This tree. You keep waving the tree that's burning.
Yeah, right.
Pushing through.
Friendlies. It looks clear, everyone.
East.
Drop the contact up to the wire to the east.
Gonna chuck a fucking frag that way. Frag out.
You guys, grabbing your 6.
I hope that killed you, you dirty prick.
Flank security right now.
Okay.
Changing belts.
I gotta take a break. Out of breath.
I need a bandage.
Check yourself medically.
Alpha, I'll take your bags now if you got them. Fuck, man.
Nothing behind it. Disregard, go to push northwest on one. Like 3-2 as a 6. Copy.
God damn it. Stop zigzagging in front of me.
John, push back to 3 position on that study. Say again? Push back to southeast at 3-2. Copy.
need some TLC.
Just hold here till they get medicked up.
Copy.
One of those never-ending contacts northwest.
Seconds. Green.
What's that building?
Alpha, let's get that building re-cleared.
Oh, please don't make me go back in there.
John, take the beer and push
Yeah,
up
moving.
Red Brick Building again.
Copy, we are moving.
Alright, Colt, once they push up, we're gonna go collapse up on them and get their security again.
Copy.
As long as it takes.
Oh, shit, I guess we're moving. Just where we going?
Hit.
White smoke on the west side of the building.
White smoke on the west side of the building.
Serious.
He's lying in the grass.
White smoke,
Take
west
that
side
corner.
of the
Okay,
building.
Yeah, we're on the southeast corner. Just keep clearing.
Alpha, did we find the guy that was shooting at us from the inside?
They're still clearing.
Roger.
We are moving to the second floor.
Alpha, do you want to clear the roof?
Trying to
Yeah, let's go that way.
Okay, push.
team mother me with the roof. The external stairs. Once it cleared, push back to the southeast side.
Copy.
Pushing up.
Let's get back inside and just hold it down like before.
I'm gonna get eyes out from up here.
Let me know when you're clear.
Yeah, second floor clear.
You move out.
Copy.
Building is clear.
40 sounds like launching from southwest.
Contact southwest.
Good. So let's start getting down there. Those
Let's go off this rooftop.
dozen or so buildings, we gotta get the whole south
Copy.
side of this place.
Push this southwest once you're out. Back to that concrete wall.
Copy.
You move up to the corner, dude.
Copy.
Oh, see.
Where you at, John?
At the short wall behind you.
I see you.
Copy.
Where's the beer?
He was with me just now. DBA check in.
He's behind.
He's behind you.
Keep moving once he gets here, Johan. Move to that building.
Alright, let's go. Come on out.
You ever said you?
Alright.
This building right here. Move to that building.
What? Direction.
Yeah, down to them. Down. We're sticking together.
Moving to the first building to the south.
To your left.
Crossing.
Flank here, just move.
Moving. Not effective from there anyway.
Okay, cool.
Hold air for the 3-2 guys.
Copy.
Copy, I'm ready.
Moving up inside the wall with them.
Moving.
John Green.
Williams, I'll take that.
Breaking it down.
Williams, come back here. Let's go.
Crossing.
Move to that. Move the
Come on, you.
entrance. Let's push up to the entrance, guys.
Let's go.
Moving into this multi-story building.
Please get us out of here.
Opening.
Yeah, I'm repacking.
Grenade! Shit.
William, step up. Steward and Sharon is there.
This is Alpha 3IC stepping up. We've got 2 times casualties southwest side of the building.
Let's go.
I'm coming into you now.
Alright, fucking throw something back in there at him.
Don't be-
Push, 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 push! Holding stairs.
Casualties here.
Casualties here.
Get something thrown in there, Debir. Don't push in dry.
Head.
Hey,
Friendly coming in.
Copy, can you +1 on Debir? I'm holding stairs.
I'm with him.
Right on.
You okay, buddy?
Need some
Right leg.
attention, but I'm fine otherwise.
Okay, let's finish the clear. If you can keep moving.
Pushing up.
On you.
Left leg.
Door closed on the left. The rest looks barred.
I'll pop the door.
Got 1 active shooter somewhere in here.
Okay, flash going in.
Copy.
Green.
Pushing right on the bang.
Going left.
Pushing.
Pushback coming.
Clear.
Clear.
Frag must have gotten him.
I think you
Right
got him.
leg.
Good shit. Building clear.
Way you went
Right
in.
leg.
3 coming in. 3 coming out.
Left leg.
Can
Yeah,
just
my 3-2's got
What
5.56
just
for days.
Down.
Great, gonna need some.
Oh, fuck.
Friendly coming out.
Green.
Coming out.
The beer.
Give me a second to sort my pile of crap.
I'm holding the east side of the building.
10 seconds.
copy.
Okay.
Free.
All right. Take whatever you guys need from
Green.
my bag. I've got lots of mags.
Look. Fucking flank again.
You only have like 7 of them. That's not lots.
I have more than that. I'm just keeping the other ones for the moment. If you need more past that point, I'll pass them to you.
You need mags, the beer.
I'm still good.
Don't move. Don't move.
Hey, Jabir, push out from us, man. Get the other side.
3
This
seconds.
is like
Giant,
one frag.
you
and
need
we're all done.
mags.
Green.
Giant. Need mags.
How are you doing on belts, Williams?
Ooh, shit, I'm good. We got shots fired southeast. No eyes on.
Hear you.
Stay on the radio.
That guy's about
Shots coming from southeast.
from us.
No, I don't need mags. I'm green.
Come to this side of the building again.
Copy.
West side.
Pushing past you.
Back on you.
Go for it.
Pushing, pushing. Another tinkle.
Let's push up on this side.
Multiple contacts east.
These are trees.
Watch out for those.
At least 3.
Fair.
I'm looking at the windows.
We can't all fucking hold the corner. Hey, Debrief, move with me, man. We're gonna cross to this white building. Crossing to the white building south.
Copy, keep it covered.
We're gonna have a shooter in the south side window.
To the southeast.
On that opposite corner, Debrief, there's gonna be a guy in the window.
3 drops southeast.
Copy.
If you can't, did you get him?
He's down.
Hold that
Good
corner.
shit.
Push to the other building to your immediate south.
Bump down with them.
Moving. Move.
Mike, I'm moving down.
Got you covered all the way through too.
The door's over here.
Last man.
Door's on the south side.
Know it.
You push this building, dude.
Boom's back on you.
Fuck's sake.
It's another tinkle of a grenade.
As a
Casualty on the.
We got 1 times casualty.
One down.
Pushing in, pushing in. Shots sound southwest.
go, 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 go,
I'm
go.
holding stairs. On you, Chown. Fuck me, this building just keeps going, doesn't it? Jesus, man.
Mike have the casualties indoors.
We need more up here. More meat on the next level.
Yep. Turn him in the corner here.
You have to wait. Where you went, John?
We're holding the second level. I got stairs.
Mike's fucking on Alpha.
A second.
That's how it's called.
Hey, fucking crash, actually. My head fucking shut off.
Stuart, have we checked this whole floor?
Happy?
This floor is clear, but the stairs right now.
Okay.
We got 2 bodies holding the second level.
Drop the guy in the garage.
I did, yes.
Copy.
Coke, you're gonna be on the 6. Get our security. I'm with these guys.
Be right back up.
Williams holding stairs.
Copy.
Out the door, dude. Room clear.
Debir, you got security on these doors. Williams, let's hit it.
Copy that. On you.
Clear left.
He's dead. Going in.
Copy. Right corner's clear.
All right, it's clear. Coming up.
Fucking outward opening doors. I'm with you.
Roof.
That room's clear, Debrief.
Going left. Left. Left side's clear.
Multiple statics.
Roof clear. Moving out.
Push
Yeah,
out if
stay
you
with
want.
me up here. We're gonna-
Recommend getting these weapons facing east for the incoming any incoming
3-2
QRF.
or no. 3-2. The Mike gonna cover that. Let's keep clearing.
Copy that.
J-Mags.
Oh, I was wrong there.
Crossing.
That would explain a lot.
Move down, Sarah.
Crossing. Guy inside that fucking green door, southwest.
Right. Can't see left.
Fuck.
Clear. Go ahead.
Pushing. Hallway clear.
Back.
Doorway closed.
Behind, Debir.
Up it. Left immediate corner's clear. Left far corner's clear. Shit. Two coming out.
You okay down there, Alpha?
A firm.
Jesus. Fucking combat pace.
Very good.
Building's clear.
Watch patching up moving.
Just a gatehouse to the east.
Shots coming from northeast.
Yep, behind a building.
Shooting past friendly, but it's an immediate threat.
Push the guardhouse to the east.
Alpha, set security
Guardhouse east, copy on you.
around where... Yeah,
Moving.
at the guardhouse. At the guardhouse. J-Mags.
Looks clear through the windows.
Opening.
I don't need man to get a chance, Mike.
Friendly.
Take the corner. Somebody else?
I know.
Anybody else need medical treatment?
Negative. Wind's good.
Clear.
Guardhouse clear.
Building clear.
Roger, be advised, we are pause X at this time.
Pause X.
Safety your weapons and rally on me.
Rally up to you.
That was rough.
Aries, we would be
Nobody died though.
honored if you would join
But
us.
still.
I am with you, Sergeant. In your hearts. This guy right here. All right, gents. So let's go ahead and talk about kind of how this went. We're going to go blow by blow because otherwise I'll forget things. I normally don't like setting narratives, but we're going to go from the kind of the top to bottom on how this started. So after that initial pause X, right, we hit this kind of this north little protrusion here, or northwest to be precise. So at the time that happened, I know for a fact that this building right here was visible from this angle. And I seem to remember... Actually, stand by. We're going to go for a little hike real quick. Just hold your horses.
Hold your lunch. Oh, fuck. Where'd my helmet go? Oh, there we go.
This is not the life I wanted to lead. Okay, so...
What?
Well,
Let's go, class.
Alright, so... Admittedly, right, we got engaged by that gun truck pretty much right out the gates. And so we had a breach right here, but basically what I was saying is if we had taken it actually on the northwest, as we established, like before step off, instead of kind of more north, going northeast,
Yeah.
we would have
for
been
cover.
shielded initially from that high position up there a little bit better, and we wouldn't have gotten stuck in the goat rodeo that we were dealing with on this corner. Like, at least we had some cover once we got in this, but like think about it. Think about the angles, guys. Like, if
that's
position can
fucked.
hit you here, a dude standing here can shoot you, and someone can shoot you from this corner. And so, if you're down here, like if we had actually come over on this side and put it so that the narrowest possible angle, you know, was between us and those buildings on that kind of the east protrusion there, they wouldn't have really been able to shoot at us like the entire way over here. That gun truck would have been like a joke. He wouldn't have seen us. So, I guess it's possible they could have rolled over here later, or as we pop up maybe, but at that moment, that would have saved us that trouble there. And that building has so many windows in it and little murder holes and stuff that it just continued to be a problem until we went up there and took it out, from what I could tell.
Yep.
I was taking angles and grabbing security and trying to help out where I could, so obviously there were points where I couldn't really watch every single thing that was going on. But that's pretty much how that went. So let's keep that in mind as pertains to approaching this, that thing I was saying about putting yourself like between two objectives or two known compounds, that scales up and it scales down. In this case, it scales down to if you put yourself between two possible firing positions, you can get hit from two sides like the entire time until you neutralize one of those positions. It's better to kind of keep that angle as narrow as you can as you're coming in, where you deal with as few buildings as possible, especially with all this rock cover on this side. Like, to come from here is very close to coming into the middle of something, and we never breach a wall and go in through the middle of a compound. Not unless there's some sort of dire emergency, like there's a tank chasing us or something. Alright. Now, on that note, you probably noticed that I've drawn some things here, and I was kind of trying to section this off as we were going for the areas that were clear. That was more for my own benefit, but it illustrates the next point I'm going to make, which is that looking at kind of the layout of the compound, we could have actually set this up ahead of time with lanes. Now, we'll go ahead and say that that's on me because we were talking about, you know, the specifics of like the dismount points and such. But it's something to think about so that you don't get in a situation where
Doesn't
you're
help
all,
as well. This is
like
a
cross-eyed,
squad-sized
there's a building
compound.
here, and there's
Really.
guys shooting at you, there's a building here, and you could be like, okay,
Not a
we're
fire team,
isolating the threats
but-
as we go, and trying to clear it in a systematic fashion.
Impossible, though.
There were a couple of points where it seemed a little bit like we were brain dumping there. Now that said, after that kind of initial rush, you guys did really tighten up, in my opinion, and we started, covering mutually. So I'm gonna do another, like, I guess we'll call it like a metaphor, basically. A good way to think of your security: you're like in the eye of the storm. You got all this nasty crap wheeling around you, but possibly from all directions, and you guys are in the center of that. And in order to maintain your security, you have to always stay inside the eye of the storm where you're basically back to back with your guys. Sometimes we can afford to spread out, like in a large area we can do that, but where terrain and situation dictates, like here, where the sight lines are garbage, there's a lot of firing positions, a lot of angles to cover, windows, murder holes, whatever. In that situation, you have to get, basically, as they say, nuts to butts. And to tighten up in that eye of the storm, basically, if that makes sense. And if you start splitting that, where you lose visual link with your guys, that's how dudes can kind of run through the middle of your security, like we had a couple of times on that big
That
red brick
fucking
building
red
up
brick
there.
building.
We had guys just kind of slipping between us at points. So, as much as we like to, like, let's say, for instance, we like to do high-low around corners a lot, but when the numbers are small, that's an extra gun that could be covering a different angle. We're big boys, we can handle it. We don't always have to high-low in those situations. So, that said, for positives, that was a really good example of flowing through, as I've been trying to teach you guys. Just kind of whoever the next guy is next to you, you know, you just grab him and go. You know what I mean? Like, there's a point where I came up in there, Mike was working on a guy, he was also covering the 6. I just grabbed Williams, and I'm like, hey man, we're hitting this room. And that's, you know, so that's kind of what I'm preaching there. All right. That's enough for me on this point. Sergeant Stewart, Alpha, do you have anything?
Thanks, Sergeant. Just the usual buddy teams wanting to flow, but there's 3 people flowing. There's one dude. Is gonna have a bad day, so keep with somebody. You know, that's pretty much all I had. Thanks,
Thank you, Sergeant Stewart. And yeah, like as much as you know, battle buddies, that's good and all, but in a highly, you know, chaotic situation like some of those clears were, you have to just stick with somebody, anybody, as long as you've got someone, you know, watching with you, basically, you know, watching your 6 and all that. That's the, you know, that's actually more important than staying with your designated battle buddy, because it's like this, you know, let's say that I'm trading fire with a dude, and my battle buddy runs 50 meters that way into an open area, and he's not getting lit up with an autocannon because he's an idiot. So let's say in that situation, right, I'm still doing stuff, I'm still in a gunfight, and I've got a guy next to me. Now, does it make more sense just to say, well, that's my battle buddy, and to just stick with the hard and fast battle buddy, you know what I'm saying, and then just run out in that field and get myself killed immediately? Or does it make more sense to stick with somebody right where I'm at? You know, and I guess that's a bad example because you shouldn't, we don't really leave people behind, but that's the point. Or like, let's say he's out there in the field hunting a tank or something, you know, with the AT guy, BTR, whatever. And they just went ahead and immediately went to go do that, right? Him and another guy. And those guys aren't battle buddies. At that point, are you going to go run out there, grab your battle buddy, and come back, even? And just leave the dude to go hunt the armor by himself? Like, no, that's retarded. Just stick with whoever's next to you, and just keep using the comms. We all have radios. So it's not like you can't keep up with your team leader, or if absolutely necessary, hop up onto the squad net and say, hey, I'm over here, guys, I need help. You know, that I'm not going to rip your head off just because you talked on squad net if you get in a bad spot. So, you guys all track it on that?
Whoa.
Excellent. Okay. So, pretty much, just in conclusion with this stuff, this was not supposed to be a CQB training, and it kind of was anyway. Whenever you have a situation like this is nothing more than a giant hallway. With if you can imagine it, with like almost like doors, even though they're not really doors. That's all this is. This is just an oversized hallway, and it has to be treated the same way. So, you know, if you start like if it looks intimidating, fair enough, but you can always break it down to the simple principles, because they apply whether it's a, you know, giant compound like this, or, you know, just a little building like one of these barracks. It just depends on it just scales up or down how many guys you have, and how much smoke you end up having to throw by the end of it. So, that said, Specialist Koch, medical, anything from you?
Thank you, Sergeant. Nothing for medical.
Excellent. So, I know I called POSX, but unless you guys want to keep going, we can call it here and then do the ALCs as promised. So.
Oh yeah.
Like, okay, let's do it this way. If you want to keep going, put a 1 in chat. Nobody wants to keep going. Roger that. All right. If anybody else has comments, you've got 3 seconds. Otherwise, we're going to call it here, and then I'm just going to continue teaching you guys the ALCs. We're going to stay in game because a couple of those require they
Practicality.
require you to be in game. So, all right. If you have to go or you don't want to hang out or whatever, you guys are. Yes. Specialist Williams, thank you for reminding me. Sergeant Archer Aries.
Thank you, Sergeant. Did you guys have fun?
Who? Ah. Thank you, Sergeant.
It's good
I
enough
did
for me.
not enjoy your gun trucks. Other than that, I had fun.
Oh, okay. Those are my favorite part.
I bet.
Is that all you had, Sergeant?
Yeah.
You don't want to make something up?
I mean,
All right, gents. Let me get your attention real quick.
Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
All right. You guys are as dismissed as you want to be right now.
Thank you, fill-ins.
Thank you. One fill-in who almost didn't make it. Your sacrifice is
Well,
vastly appreciated.
technically, De Beer was kind of a fill-in.
Not really.
No.
He fills in my heart. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, I don't even know what that means. Don't.
Yeah, it's
That, please.
sounded good on paper.
Okay, so gents, we have, as I said, platoon tomorrow, platoon training. We have English is hard. We have FTX next Saturday, which will be 2IC. They have not told me yet who will be stepping up, but be prepared to, if you are the 2IC for your fire team or of the squad, Sergeant Stewart is, be prepared to be called upon.
User in your
in
channel
case they
timed
want you to
out.
do that. So.
Koch, are you not doing ALC with us?
no, I'm going to bed now.
Okay, well, I can't blame you for that.
I have all ALCs.
Ah,
look at Hotshot over here.
I know, right? Showing off? Flexing on us?
A little bit.
Alright, well, good work, Mike. Thanks as always.
Have a good day.
Gute Nacht.
Gute Nacht.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Wiedersehen.
User disconnected from your channel.
What a guy.
It always makes me warm and fuzzy inside whenever he pronounces German words correctly
Yeah, right.
in my presence, because I go to Google and I hit like the little sound thing to try to figure out how stuff is pronounced, and I still can't figure it out after that. I'm like, They pull up the ALCs here, guys. Just stand by. Ready.
Is De Beer here? I saw a message saying he was dropping.
We're gonna
He's
wait
not.
for him.
Damn.
We're gonna wait for him. If he says in like a minute that his power went out, then we're just gonna do this another day.
Yeah, AFA.
Because I do want to get all you guys on it. In fact, I think Fox needed these two, but oh well. Can't do anything about him today.
Yeah, fucking Fox.
Come on, De Beer. I believe in your South African internet.
Oh, also, quick question. Did the enemy have Stanegs?
Some of them did. Some of them
Okay.
were carrying M16s.
Yeah, copy. I saw Sergeant Stewart running around with a Staneg. I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, they're USGI mags. They should be authorized, but they're not.
Yeah.
Is nobody gonna clean this up? Where the fuck? God,
Don't we have people for that?
coach just left. Just left us here? Like,
Yeah, right.
yeah, it's like it never happened.
What about this cheeky breaky motherfucker?
Oh wait.
There we go. Starting to stink up the place in this sun. Starting to cook.
Oh, that might be me.
Oh, yeah, right. Anyway, that does it for the stream, I guess. See you in platoon training.